Okay, so we play the Jailer, and that destroys the deck, but he's going to shuffle 2 more Jailers in. So then we play Valdris. We draw 2 Jailers. We play the Jailer, and that shuffles 2 more Jailers in. And we win? Maybe? We're gonna go for a Drekthar Tome Tampering. I think I still really like this deck a lot, and we've gotten really close to making this good a few times now. So I want to go for Drekthar Tome Tampering. The idea for this one's gonna be to use our hero power to tutor the Tome Tampering as soon as possible, and I want to run Jailer, and I want to run Mal'Ganis. Now I'm also calling. I'm gonna want to run some other big swingy cards that we can play after Tome Tampering shuffles them in and we draw them, but I'm not going to run as many this time as we have historically. I think historically we've run a few too many, and I think it's cost us. I'm also going to run Raid Boss Onyxia, which we haven't historically run because it's bad after the Jailer, but I think it's so good as a swing card off Tome Tampering to recover the board that I need to run it. Basically, if it's not Mal'Ganis or Jailer, I think I want all the other minions to be really swingy. Like, they need to be able to recover the board immediately. So that's going to be step number 1. We got to get our Malcazars. Of course, he's fundamental to the deck's success, even though we never draw him. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do differently this time is, like, maybe that's enough late game, and I might have to run some early game now to keep up better. The problem is we can't run early game spells if we still want to tutor towards the Tome Tampering. We need to run... Oh, we have run Denathrius. Yeah, I think Denathrius is good. Yeah. He's actually a good recovery card too, because the heal is often pretty significant, even at 5 early in a game when you Tome Tampering into him. So is that enough threats? Let's see. 6 threats. Because you need to have enough that you hit a good one off of the Tome Tampering if you don't have an imp. But I think I just want to run like defensive early game as well here so that we can play stuff and not die. I think dying has been our biggest hurdle. We could do something like Ivis. We have run Alex Raza as a big card too. That is another one that does make sense. Yeah, okay, sure. I like the lethality there too. Really don't think there's enough early game legendaries for this to make sense. I think it has to be just good early game, somewhat defensive cards, you know? So Armor Vendor is a perfect example. I don't actually know if Voidwalker is a perfect example, but it's gotta be minions. Queen of Pain? Midway Maniac, maybe? Gonna get a taunt. We're gonna get a taunt bucket if we're not careful there. I don't know. That may not be the right angle either. Whenever I blink, Regis is playing a new deck. Well, don't blink. I like this one. I want this one to work. Don't you dare blink. Tamsin Hero card. Oh, we have run Tamsin Hero card. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. We can't play everything around Jailer. We just need good cards too. We need card draw in particular that's not spell based to pay off after Tome Tampering sometimes, which Tamsin fills that very nicely. So it's a good example. Oh, we've run Jeklik. Oh my god. Okay, this deck is turning into the exact same build we had before. It's all the same cards. I don't know if that's good or not, guys. Jeklik is great though, because she is something we can play early and have some survivability off of, which that's actually pretty nice. Maybe we run like a Mistress of Mixtures, that sort of card. You know, that Death Rattle makes me a little nervous though, as always. Adding a Death Rattle seems to wreak some havoc. We could also go for discard synergies instead. It's really just the 3/3 guy, but he's pretty good. I mean, Silver Golem can definitely help get you some tempo back early. I don't know how to beat Secret Mage is one thing. Is there, like, do I just start running Secret Tax in every deck, dude? Like, do we just run Horde Operative, or actually, is there a better one? Not really. Tight-Lipped Witness, I guess. Kazon Mystic, a little better. Oh, Eater of Secrets. I'm so sick of Secret Mage and Duels, guys. I think I'm gonna play Eater of Secrets. I think it's correct. Maybe I'll even play, Tight-Lipped Witness as well. I don't know. That gets countered though by objection, but I guess all these do, don't they? So that makes these worse. Steam Cleaner. I'm not as worried about Bomb Warriors, I don't think. I can actually just use Jailer to kill those sometimes. Is that many Chin Drops okay? I think it's the plan for the deck. If we don't have them, it's not going to work very well, so I think we got to try it. one more early game survivability minion. Can I run a Mistress? Can I run Zephyrus? Maybe? Wow, I actually think Zephyrus is a pretty good idea. Kind of fits a legendary sub theme that we have and can definitely provide some good armor vendor. Yep. Deck blindness strikes once again. Yeah, I got armor vendor. Zephyrus is a great idea, I think, actually. You guys, why did I have to come up with it? You guys usually give me the good ideas. I don't like when I have to work for them myself, but I think it's a great idea, right? We can make it work late too with Jailer if needed sometimes. And for the first few games of the run, it can definitely give us some early game removal or just like, you know, a backstab sometimes is the difference between winning or losing when it comes to swings. I like this list. We've done a few things differently. We've added a few more reactive cards. I've sort of not gone as greedy on the Jailer side of things. So maybe this will actually work this time. Okay, having Malchazars is amazing. We're going to look for better 10 drops, and we're going to look for, of course, the natural tome tampering as well. This is awesome. If I coin here and I hit Tome, it goes to 2 mana, and then I can play Malchazar's Tome on 3, which is pretty good, I think. Oh my god, do I have to play an Armor Vendor here to contest that? Honestly think so. I think I do. Yeah, I think I have to be able to kill this. I can't take I can't take a billion damage off this, you know. Oh, Duels just gets more and more aggressive every day, I swear to god. Every day it gets worse. Just, it's like, oh, well, my opponent got faster, I have to be even faster. That's a good draw, because now we know we're gonna hit Tome for 2. Next turn we can do this. Hopefully we hit a good recovery card, probably. We're gonna get some Jeklicks back at the very least. Tamsin's not bad to see either. That's cool. Oh, I can coin first, right? Then I can play one of these. That's great. If I get one anyway. I don't really know if I want to play Jailer just yet. It's kind of technically maybe sort of a little early. Guess we'll play Tamsin because we hit it, right? That's fine. Oh, do we like the Jeklik better here? Next turn is Tamsin plus more 1-drops maybe. We have a decent chance though to hit some 3/3s off this Jeklik or off this Tamsin, which would be really nice to get some board back, I think. I don't really care about losing my imp. Yeah, let's play Tamsin. It's fine. Hand size is not a problem. Jeklik can come down next turn still. It's no big deal. Nothing here is 0, right? Pact is still not 0. Yeah. Localar at 10. Jailer at 1. Okay. Maybe these two together next turn. Jeklik loses the taunt, but the ability to lifesteal repeatedly would hopefully make up any downside there. Feral Spirits are definitely a little annoying. I need to top deck a, what, like a Nixia? The Nathrius a little late. Is there ever a world where I feel like I have to have this taunt minion alive? Like, you know, because I'm taking 6, 8. You know, there's maybe a world where I just need the taunt more than I need the lifesteal. And these taunts mean the Jailer's not really killing them as fast as we might otherwise enjoy. I had an Alexstrasza in there, right? I had an Alexstrasza, is that correct? Can I hit the Alex here and play it to heal myself? Because then I would feel even safer. I mean, I may not do it this turn, but I would feel really safe. I gotta do it pre-Jailer though, of course. Or I could just get a giant board of Rifts as well and try to win next turn. How much damage would I have? 10. I'd have 5 imps, 2 hit in, so that's 9, and 3 is 22. It's not enough. Let's play this now and see how it goes. Taking too long, but I don't think I want to play Jailer yet. It's the moral of the story. I think we're gonna ride the taunt here. Huh, I thought Alex was 1 mana. Am I crazy? Was she not in my opening hand? Oh, I guess it's raid boss. It shows right there, huh? That's a little sad. That's really annoying. Now I don't heal or taunt. Dang it. Oh, that guy does live. That's kind of nice. Really frustrating. Localar is cheap, but not cheap enough. Now I feel like I'm just always dead. This clears the board. I guess that's enough, but I just really feel like we have not leveraged this as well as we could have. It's like the wrong sort of batch of cards was in the pool, you know? Now I worry about being dead to weapons and stuff. Turn 10 is going to be amazing with Mal'Ganis Jailer, but we got to get there first, you know? That sounds harder. I mean, this sets up, you know, a nice board, obviously. Like 16 damage. This could be a lethal setup if Zeph goes active this turn. Which it appears he won't. I mean, Onyxia can certainly clear all this stuff and hit face. I mean, it seems fine, right? We were... I don't know, it clears all this stuff. I should maybe hesitate there. I think it will, right? Yeah. But, I think we just play a Jack Click to player on weapons here. It's weird that we're just not playing the Jailer, but the fatigue is just more risk than I really need, right? We're winning on the bodies and the clears and the removals here more than we're winning on, you know, immune minions don't matter as much right now. That's a good play. Wow. Still alive though at the current moment. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that definitely felt a little wobbly. Like it wasn't exactly the cleanest end game, but it all worked, you know, it did what it was supposed to do. So I think we take those. Man, chat, you guys are so quiet today. There's like no chat. Everybody's busy, I guess, man. I don't know what's up. You guys made me nervous though, man. I actually think I like Inspiring Presence, right? That fits this deck okay. We've got some good legendaries for that. I mean, you know, it's a little bit stranded until... Was Jailer Zeph Coldblood lethal? Oh, maybe. Actually, that's a good thought. Is Cold... How much mana did we have? The turn I hit for 16? Yeah, it might have been. I don't know how much mana we had. I didn't think about activating the Zeph. That's 5 mana play. We had just played the dude for 5, so we had 6 mana, right? I think it might have been actually, yeah. That's a good spot. Hey, Orum Dragoon, dude, thanks for the 2 months. You guys like all chatted at once now. You guys just all popped up at once. Making me feel lonely though. Anyway, I mean, Robes is kind of cool because it reduces the cost of the Tome Tampering even more, but that's only a couple cards in our deck. I think Presence has more interesting upside long term. Okay, this is a great bucket for us. Yeah, Hand of Gul'dan's amazing for our discard. Valdris is totally fine. I don't hate this Alexstrasza, but it's not worth more than this. This is great. Really perfect. That was the same thing we got last time. Here I think we can keep Pact, but I'm gonna hard mulligan for Malchezaar's Imp otherwise. I think Imp is just so important at reloading quickly. And there he is. So now we have Imp, and of course we're gonna tap into the Tome Tampering. We might get a Hand of Gul'dan since we added an extra spell, but we'll try our best anyway. Jack looks good to see too, actually. This is gonna be a great hand probably. Hey, Magnadra, thanks for the gifted sub to Evil Lime. Prefer my limes to be neutral, chaotic neutral perhaps, but not evil. Shielded mini bot and rush. All right, popping the shield for me. Appreciate it. Oh, we just hit the Tome Tampering. That's actually bad news in some ways because now it costs more mana. It wouldn't, you know, there's a chance we, of course, wouldn't have hit it, so it's still kind of good news, but I gotta wait till turn 4 now, so I gotta figure out something to do next turn, which is not gonna be obvious ever. Tempo Silverware Golem, best case scenario, but I actually kind of want to draw a better card, of which that's not one, and this is now just totally dead, so kind of skipping a turn. I also just have no good cards in here for the tampering. I really need to draw like an Onyxia or something here to make this feel right, because currently we are just sitting like idiots. I might even have to wait a minute. Goldshire Knoll, that doesn't feel worth it. It's maybe a little better to hold though and like Tempo the Eater of Secrets here and try to get one more big card before I go. I mean, I think this is okay, right? It actually kind of contests the board a little bit. We've got a lot of recovery, so I'm not worried about that as much. I'm gonna wait. Oh, I could have just played Pact. Yeah, I'm thinking about using Pact after because it's free, but why not do it now? I guess the body is nice, but not that nice. Does Zeph have a good play here now if we want to stall for a minute? Lightning Storm's not good. Mass Dispel is not playable. Anything good off Zeph? No Shard. Oh, Blood Knight. Oh my god, Blood Knight actually is insane. That's got to be worth it, right? Blood Knight's so gross. Devour's not in the pool, guys. It's not a classic card. I think this is awesome, dude. Get out of here, Shields. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how to actually turn this into a win, but maybe they'll feel like they have to trade into it, right? Who knows? If they just ignore it, I think would be the smart play, but they might. Oh my god. I like it though. I think that's right. I think they know they can't really deal with it, so okay, that's definitely worth it now. Now we go. That's fine. Onyxia would be so clutch here. It's not by any means guaranteed, but we're getting more and more likely to hit, and we could tap into a pact as well now as to hit again to try to. I still think it honestly might have been better to pack first to get more good minions as opposed to packing later, but okay, Onyxia, nice. Yeah, perfect. Whoa, click the wrong card. Whoa. Null for 0. Can we play that at the end still? Of course we can. It's 1 mana, so yeah. Okay. Am I going face, I guess? Yeah, for sure. I'm playing Null. Guess I traded this wrong then, didn't I? Gonna pretend I care a lot about board space. Okay. Which is kind of true, to be fair. It's kind of true. Whatever, let's go. More 3/3s might be nice. Okay, that's an incredibly good turn. Obviously. No 3/3s? Not a single 3/3. Are you kidding me? Still fine.
What'll wet your whistle?
Okay, play your Muckborn Servant.
Follow the rules.
Haldor is actually really nice. Is that enough to stay alive here? We've got 9. Hold up. We got 11, 12, 13 with local R, right? 11, 12, 13, yeah. Cool. This is crazy, dude. This deck's gross when it works, man. It's really gross when it works. By the way, the Onyxia was a card we never ran before because I was always like, oh no, Jailer immune, it's bad. And it is bad post Jailer. That is still true, but it's so good pre-Jailer, and often you're trying to recover pre-Jailer that it's already won us 2 games, right? It's already won us 2 games. It's crazy good. Yeah, Bubba's actually not a bad card to get at all. I think some nice reactivity. It's kind of another Onyxia, right? Kind of a second Onyxia. Yeah, this is okay. These are all fine cards to shuffle in. They're not spells, which is important. That's really nice. So yeah, I think this is an easy pick. Totally fine to get more good big minions that play well with our big hands and stuff. Wouldn't Amalgam Spell address our Onyxia concerns post-Jailer? I suppose it would, but it would also expose that to some risk of like deadly shots and stuff. But again, I'm not actually too worried about that. As we said, presumably I could just hold the Onyxia if I need to worry about board space, or when I play the Onyxia first, it's so good. Like we held the Jailer for a long time that one game. I'm hoping that's just not an issue moving forward. These are all fine cards for the post-tampering hand, but I need to make sure I'm finding the tampering and the imp as reliably as possible, which neither of those provided. I love, by the way, that we've played only secret mages all day for 3 straight weeks. All we've played are secret mages week after week after week. And as soon as I put an Eater of Secrets in my deck, because I'm finally fed up with all these stupid mages, I have not encountered one since. They've just all disappeared. The Duels Q knows. It's like, no, we have to protect our wonderful secret mages. They're everywhere. We can't make the secret mages angry. Of course not. They'll stop playing. Hide them from Regis and his Eater of Secrets. Obviously. So next turn I can tap into Tampering guaranteed, but we're going to burn a card if I do, which, I mean, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that, really. since demons would draw imp pretty reliably. We've tried it before, and we've tried like Witchwood Piper as a non-spell tutor as well, but it never ended up really feeling worth it. Because you got, you know, you want to run Mal'Ganis, I guess that's probably only 2 demons technically, but the problem is it puts it in your hero power, which we always felt like actually slowed us down in some ways more than it sped us up. Oh my god, an Etheron saves the day on hand size, by the way. I don't know, we could try it again. We could try it again. I think you hope that you just have the imp in your natural draw and hit it, but later in a run I could see it getting better. Then again, we've already added... No, I guess we still haven't added an extra demon, so... Valdris not a demon. Oh, an Etheron's a demon, but... Okay, Suffocating Shadow, sure. This is an incredible hand. Even though we don't have imp here, we do have Hand of Gul'dan, which is going to draw a few cards for us, and we can tap into Pact as well. So we know we can draw off Pact for free. So this is a really nice hand, really high quality hand. Both the organic draw and the tap here. Felgorge also draws a lot. Ooh, do we like Felgorge better? Yeah, I guess so, right? And I can just Alex that 1/3. I think it's worth it, right? Just to deny them any more effective cheap draw. Also discounts a card, which I don't think that matters as much, but I don't think the 8 face damage is particularly relevant yet. We don't have any other discard effects, right? So we can just tempo this, I think. Any reason to hold this? I can't think of one. I don't think so. I mean, I guess a Goldshire Knoll discount, but that's not something I'm too stressed about. Have you tried the new location on Snap yet? Oh no, not my oh my god, dude, the Steam Cleaner. You're kidding me. This guy's a genius. Oh my god, what a legend. What an actual god. Dude. Rude. Yes, a little bit to make a video is all I've played the new Snap location. I haven't really like tried to do much with it, just tested out a little bit and stuff. What's your Snap rank? 100. I'm always at the infinite floor because I go climb to infinite and then I just farm boosters with bad decks with my cards I never play. So pretty much always at 100. Sometimes on stream I'll get back up to 103, 104, and then immediately after stream I'll go farm boosters and get right back to 100. I have donated countless cubes to the people of Snap. They owe me their lives. So Bubba, this turn's okay. We don't have lethal, but it... Ooh, the tempo imp made all the difference. Yes. The tempo imp saved the day. Genius plays, I say. Genius. Imp is even winning games when he's not being used for tome tampering. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we've had this debate a lot. I can't wait to enter into this debate again with the Elixir of Vigor. I think we probably take it this time. I think last time it was a big debate because there was something else that was kind of exciting for that competed against the Elixir of Vigor, but this time I don't really see Khadgar's being compelling. Like, yes, discounting tome tampering and pact and stuff is fine, but it's very few cards actually being discounted, and very occasionally could change a breakpoint for like how quickly we can imp tampering, but we don't need to necessarily do it as early as possible. Anyway, a lot of times we're like waiting for the right hand. So Vigor, oh yeah, it was Band of Bees last time, that's right, which was actually pretty cool. That actually worked really cool, but so the risk with Vigor, right, is that we end up shuffling, number one, potentially bad cards. Like we don't really want a second imp in the deck or an armor vendor. Those aren't great cards to put in the deck. I mean, we're going to kill Zephrys immediately with every single Vigor play, but that's fine. We can sacrifice Zephrys. That's not a big deal. The upside, of course, is that like Jailer will immediately shuffle more Jailers into the deck, and we will never fatigue because we'll just keep playing Jailers forever, right? 3-mana Jailer, 3-mana 10/10s. Which is clearly a really cool cycle because you get Jailer upside but no fatigue. And then on top of that, of course, just shuffling like 3-mana Local-Rs and everything is fine. It's not maybe as good as the 1-mana Local-Rs off Tome Tampering, but I don't think you're totally sad if you shuffle a 3-mana Epsilon instead of a 1-mana Epsilon. That's clearly still going to be a pretty significant play. So I think Elixir is fine. Wow, you guys are actually way more anti-vigor this time. Last time, you guys about had a stroke. I mean, obviously there's independent different people in every stream, but last time I didn't take vigor and people were outraged. They were sending letters to my house. Cancel Regis, he didn't take elixir of vigor. And this time, I'm like, yeah, okay, guys, you know, you're right. Let's take vigor. It makes some sense this time. And now you guys are like, oh my god, you don't take vigor. Take the scrying orb. Take the scrying orb. You really, I really don't think it's going to, I really don't think it's going to ruin the deck as much as some of you are suggesting. I mean, there's like 3 bad things to shuffle in, right? Like Imp and Armor Vendor are the only like terrible cards to shuffle in. And I think we can really mitigate that anyway. If you look though, almost none of these are actually bad. Even Jeklik's like, okay, yeah, 3-mana Jeklik, sure, I'm cool with that. You know? And then most of these are insane. So anyway, it's this. Sorry. Deal with it. Deal with it. Ooh, discard synergies. Now, Wicked Whispers, though, is really bad for us because it adds an additional unwanted spell in our tutor off our hero power. So I think we dodge this and this. I think we have to take this. This is not exactly my favorite bucket. These are clearly fairly low impact cards overall. I don't hate an Ooze. I don't hate a Spellbreaker. Don't hate a Skulking Geist, but they're not good. It's just that it protects my win condition, which is tutoring the Tome Tampering as quickly as possible. I really don't want a Wicked Whispers. Really don't want a Wicked Whispers. The Geist kills your Tamper? How do you figure? I mean, like 2 cards may be hand and packed, but it's only spells, guys. Is that, oh yeah, you guys are thinking it's minions. Yeah, no. Only spells, guys. Hey, Levinti, dude, thanks for the Prime sub, man. I mean, I don't love it deleting the pact in the Hand of Gul'dan or whatever, but we'll either draw them first or just not play it. It's not like we have to play the Skulking guys. Sometimes you guys act like when we draft a card, you know, it's like it has to be played, and it's always going to be played at the worst possible time. It's like, well, Regis is bound by law. He has to play the Skulking Geist. He's going to ruin his entire game plan, but he's bound to it. It's 6 mana, and he's got 6 mana. It's all he can do. I think we'll be okay, because, you know, we could just hero power into those spells before a Skulking Geist. So I think it's okay. It's not good, but it protects the hero power. And as long as we can protect the hero power, I think we're advised to do so. Yeah. All right, can we keep the momentum rolling? Or will this deck fail like always? This deck always gets worse and worse over time. So let's see if we can keep it going or not. We're going to need some lucky mulligans into imps and stuff. Are we ever actually going to get Jailer Mal'Ganis, by the way? Seems almost impossible. 3-0 is a bad sign. I know, that's what I said. Like, that means we always go 0-3. We're really screwed here. With Hand of Gul'dan, I feel a little better hero powering because we can draw a lot of cards, both off the initial hand that gets discarded, and then the copy you can also hero power into and get even more, which means you're often pretty likely to hit one of your discounted plays. Bomb Warrior Vigor will actually be a good counter to, because we can shuffle a lot of stuff into the deck, decreasing the likelihood that I connect on bombs. I can also use Jailer to just destroy all the bombs at some point. That may only be good after they've already played like a Rokara. That is annoying. I forgot about that. Dang it, dude. I'm going to have a 50-50 every turn to hit the Tome Tampering, man. If I keep drawing bombs and don't draw Tome Tampering, I'm going to lose my mind. I just want you guys to know this. I am absolutely going to lose my gourd. I promise you. I am going to be very mad. If I hit a bomb here and not a Tampering, I'm going to be outraged. Okay, that's good news. Netheron, also good news here. So next turn is absolutely Tampering. We have Pact in hand off hero power we can hit into, and they're both going to be 0 mana. I guess I could also hit a bomb again, though. God's sake. Stupid bombs, dude. Oh, armor gain. Nice. Okay. They're taking 8, too. I don't mind that. Feels like a pretty good exchange for me, really. Can I get an imp off the top? That would be dreamy. Mountain Giant. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and rip here. Man, they got greedy gain swamp. I just realized that's really cool. Wow. Wow, that's actually a fun combo I've never done before. That's really, really cool though. All right. Gonna need some big plays to win here, man. Big plays. That's a good start. That's a good start. That sucks. That's no fun. Hey, that's a good start. Holy crap. Okay. I mean, why not, right? Let's go. Do they have removal for this, right? Can I get a 3-3? Might be worse against Brawl. Oh my god. We're going into a Brawl turn. Maybe I hold the Mountain Giant here. What do you guys think? Going into a Brawl turn. I think this is enough board for now. Let's not be too greedy. Let's wait. Let's wait just 1 minute. This is already kind of sad for the Brawl, honestly, but everybody in chat says hold. You guys are like you know, a phalanx. I couldn't think of the word. Like those old phalanx you know, shield walls. Hold. Yeah, good hold, by the way. Very nice hold. El Rift sucks. We're gonna Tamsin it anyway, but it's okay. I think we want to Tamsin first before we Mountain Giant in this case. Alright. This is not a deck where Jailer Mal'Ganis is very likely to be a win condition, by the way. I don't think that's gonna be good for us ever. Because they just have so much hard removal. Like legit full-on removal, you know? Ooh, a Netheron again. Okay. We'll go big one more time here. These are some good minions to put in the deck, honestly, not bad. Have I played any bad minions? I just kind of realized, no, right? I've only played good minions, right? Localars, Mountain Giants, a Netheron. I mean, this was the Netheron we got back already, so. They're not, you know, they're not as good as Denathrius's and stuff, but I think they're fine on average. Certainly fine on average. You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Why is Giant 1? I think that might have been a Vigored Giant. So he was, I think he was, am I killing both of these 3/3s with the Localar? Or just not killing any 3/3s with the Localar? I don't know here. I don't know. Let me think. What do you guys think? Is it better to kill 2 3/3s or no 3/3s? What do you like? What do you like here? Maybe we just kill both? Like, it is a really nice threat, though, if they can't deal with it. Maybe we just don't kill anything. So if you're saying kill 2. Is the 3/3 really that scary? Oh, it's not going to be 2. This is only on enemy minions, isn't it? It's only 1. Oh, it's only 1. Never mind. It's fine. 1 is fine. 1 is fine. It's not enemy. It's not enemy. It's not any minion. It's enemy minion. Let me spit out my words here. 1 is totally fine. We will kill 1 for sure. That's the same difference anyway. Okay. Alex is getting close to setting up some lethal pushes. That's nice. Valdris is going to be pretty significant reload at some stage. They must have a kill on this Localar because they wow, they're taking 8 again. Broom. Okay. I don't think they feel great about this play. I might have just not taken the 8 there. Silverworld Golem we don't love. Valdris we actually, I think, do like getting more Valdrises because they just draw so many cards, right? I believe we can discount Alex and get that ready to go ASAP. Okay, Localar again at 1, yeah, sure. Could play this, but I think we like Localar's fine. It's becoming a real problem for the opponents to deal with all of these freaking Localars. This guy even got chipped in too. Do we want to put Knowles in the deck? I mean, they're not terrible, but they're really not great. I don't think so. I think we wait. This is certainly more than enough board to win, and Knowles could disrupt us long term quite a bit, so. Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Cool, okay. Nice. Dude, that worked so well again. Jeez, this deck when it's rolling is really rolling. Look at all the Fel Rifts too, dude. 0 mana everything. Wow. All right. Really, really cool. Man, we love Book of the Dead, but I can't take a spell, I don't think. I need to hit Tome Tampering as soon as possible. So the question is, do I take Blade or Grimmer Patron? Patron shuffles more patrons into my deck, which I don't really love. They're not that good. It's just a couple 3/3s. Yeah, they can snowball, but we don't have a way to make them like really high pressure when they snowball. I don't think that's something we're excited about. I think I take Blade, right? Just gives me a different angle. Like, can be removal in a pinch, can be, you know, threat in a pinch. So I haven't played with Blade in forever, though. It's been a long time. Okay, sadly, all of these have spells. So we're not going to be able to dodge a spell here. I think I don't want 2 spells for sure, so that's out. I don't really like these cards very much. They're not very good for Vigor. This is probably the best Vigor bucket, and Drain Soul's probably actually my favorite spell. We're going to have to take a spell, so we'll stay here. But here we're seeing the deck get a little bit worse as we're forced to take a spell. This is going to get worse and worse over time. Each one of these is going to delay the Tome Tampering. Not always, right? Because you might hit the Tome Tampering first, but it increases the odds that the Tome Tampering is delayed by a turn. And if you are tardy by a turn with the Tome Tampering, then it turns out you're going to you're gonna trip against the terrors of the triumphant I'm running out of good alliteration here, but this is a great hand. I don't think we keep Mal'Ganis, honestly. I don't hate him, but I think we can do better. I want a reactive card as always if I can. Book, okay. Imp will put a bad minion in our Vigor, by the way, but it's going to be worth it once we get the Tome Tampering reload immediately. The swing there is just so big. I would probably like to get things going prior to... that's a really good draw, because now Tome Tampering is one of our only draws left. We've got that in Drain Soul, right? So I would really like to get this board developed and in play and scary before turn 7 for like an Adara or a Psychic Scream. Oh. Is that good or bad? I think that's good for me, right? Oh my god, Jailer in hand. Why didn't I keep that Mal'Ganis, dude? Zephyrus is active, but... Oh, we're going next turn, dude. Is it worth it to go next turn? Is this big enough yet? Oh, that sucks. So then they don't even get the 2-cost unit because there was nothing to buff. That's sad. Like, you could have gave them a 2-cost at least. That feels bad. I mean, Jailer's pretty good. It's not good against, again, Adara and other stuff, but we just get a bunch of Jailers right in a row. So I think we can go next turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This is not a false alarm. This is not a false alarm. I think I put the Knoll in first, right? It's gonna be 1 mana. Oh no, but I might want to play the Jailer and stuff right away. It depends on what we draw, right? Do I want to put the Knoll in first? I put 2 extra Knolls in the deck, which isn't great. It's not terrible. Do you guys like Knoll first or not? I don't think so. I think I'd rather play a big pop-off card. I think we go for the Dream, yeah. Just get Jailer Mal'Ganis for next turn, right? What order do we play those in? Do we play Jailer then Mal'Ganis, I guess? No good payoffs? Are you kidding me? Really, not one good payoff card. Man. I need to do this so that we got both of these imps, by the way. Unbelievable. I need space. This is gonna put these in the deck, but it's, 2 out of 18. I think it's okay. I just need space. I think it's okay. I need to be able to top deck. Like, if I don't put these in the deck, I'm gonna burn my top deck anyway, so. It's like, yeah, play the Knoll, bro. You'll still overdraw. I'm not worried about overdrawing. I'm worried about getting a new different card, right? It's about having more choices, not about saving plays or whatever right now. Okay. These are actually a real pain. By the way, I love that Mill Druid is getting played. I can't help but feel I had at least some small part in this. It's kind of exciting. We get blades off again. I'm just out of hand space, you know? I'm just basically here burning 2 more cards, but without a lot of choice in the matter. I can play a Phaeorus' Blade next turn, maybe to some impact. Oh, man, everything's awful. Do I play this for 1 card and try to hit something nuts? I'm really just burning through my entire deck, which isn't a risk from like a fatigue standpoint because I have vigor, but it's a risk obviously from a, again, card choice standpoint. Fel Rift is good. Epsilon will be good later, yeah. Gonna lose both Mal'Ganis and Jailer here though. Oh, Feral Rage is fun. It's good life gain. I mean, the good news is we're gonna get to a game state where I can just keep making vigor minions of my choice, like just Neptulon every turn or whatever, right? And just go. I don't know if they have a like mega win condition later though or not. Like, do they have, you know, crazy mill Zyrella stuff as their plan? If so, I need to like play as many Neptulons in 1 turn as I can, right? I need to play like 3 or 4 at once sort of thing later, and I might be dead before then too, is another risk. Actually just worried about dying soon. And like Bubba this turn looks okay. It's gonna draw me another card, which I can't play, but that's all right. Would love to get a Jailer though, man. If I could somehow get Jailer and Mal'Ganis together, that would be so sick. Null, okay, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I'll take a Null right now. Normally I'd be sad about like lowering the quality of my deck, but in this particular instance, I'm actually making it more likely that I burn garbage than I burn the one-ofs that I care about. Like the Jailer's a one-of in my deck right now. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's less fine. Jailer's a one-of, so you know, it's more likely now that I burn a Null than I burn a Jailer, you know? Plague of Death, oh my god. They got Twisting Nether and Plague of Death in 1 cycle there. That's pretty wild. Plague of Death would have been good against all that mill stuff of mine. You got me addicted to Marvel Snap? I'm sorry, man. I hope you're having fun, though. I think it's pretty fun. More acorns. Amulets are scary. Like, those big boards are still intimidating because I might lose board. This is such a fun matchup, by the way, though. This became a very interesting game, you know? They turned this into a very fun game. I could farm these squirrels off the Phaeorus' Blade, maybe. I do want to spend all my time shuffling again, though. That's gonna make that hard to farm, it looks like, yeah. Good buff there. Knolls again, that's fine, yeah. We like Knolls, like I said, that's okay. We can go Knoll into Onyx here. Seems good to me. It's not an Onyx. We don't have any way to actually activate this, but just keeping the deck full, you know? We're playing a minion every turn or 2. 2 cards per turn would be the dream, I guess, but at least 1 per turn's fine. Next turn could be a local R. That seems very valuable. Don't know if I want to commit to like Silverware Golems. Those certainly feel like worse draws. That's scary. Okay. Oh! Oh! Do we go? Do we go? Is it too early to go? Because I do risk fatigue. I can try to get the Mal'Ganis, but it's so unlikely, man. It's so unlikely. Like, do I really greed guys? Do I really greed for the Mal'Ganis? Oh. Everybody's saying shuffle in. Like, guys, we know that's the whole point of the vigor. We get that part of it. That's not what's up for debate here. What I'm debating is how much I greed for the like ultimate win condition, or this is gonna be Mal'Ganis right here. Okay, that's good too, though. It's not a Mal'Ganis. That's actually fine. We don't care about that. Check. Local Argon, that's fine. Okay. Guys, I gotta go soon. We can't greet it forever, guys. I mean, It's a 1 in 10 to hit Mal'Ganis, and it's gonna keep getting worse. I don't think we can wait anymore. I mean, I don't mind killing that minion this turn. I think that's totally reasonable. That was a pretty big threat. I don't have a way to draw now though, other than just naturally. So, also I think this deck can answer Mal'Ganis anyway. So I think it would be wrong to play for the Mal'Ganis here. Like, yes, it would be nice to have both, but so unlikely. Oh, Mal'Ganis is gone, so that solves the problem there. Easy. Easy fix. It's a scary board again though, man. Okay, so they went really big there. Man, they're just killing all their scrolls, all their acorns, their amulet. Dang, dude. They went hard. So I guess we play things post Jailer here, right, to get more shuffles. The only downside is Bubba. Maybe I can play the first Bubba and trade in and then Jailer, because we want to get the clear here, but we don't want to shuffle in this first, right? So this should be fine. Guess we killed the big one. I don't really know. So I guess the question is here, am I playing the junk minions or not? Right? Am I playing the bad minions? That I don't know the answer to, I'm afraid. Like, do I play a silverware golem? What do you guys think? I don't think so yet. I think we'll be able to catch up on future turns, right? I don't know though, man. I feel like I can. I don't. This minion's so bad, but I think I have space for one at least. So we're gonna start hitting face, right? I'm just worried about being dead to fatigue. I mean, maybe that doesn't help me long term though. I don't know. Do I Alex my own face or do I Alex their face? That's another decision point here soon. I'm not really sure. I'm worried we're gonna get like Psychic Scream to Redared, so I don't want to like totally forego the board in exchange for fatigue protection, because we know we're drawing at least 4 here, right? So I would have been in fatigue without playing the imp. Guess it just depends on how quickly I think I'm winning the game the other direction. Like, how much damage do we have here? 21 and 8. Oh, and 10. Is this just lethal? 21 and 10 is 31 and 8 is 39. So not quite lethal. They're at 43. Maybe we just play double Jailer this turn. A little nervous about dying again though. Maybe I still heal here and trade a little bit. I think I have to heal to be safe. Chat seems to agree. I don't like that I'm only adding 1 card to deck, but that's probably okay. I think we'll trade the 6/6 in here. Maybe just trade here to be a little safer. That seems fine. Hit for 14 and 10, right? Yeah, exactly. The next Alex can go face, so it's not like we risk too much. I really doubt I'm dead to fatigue, but I don't think it's impossible, right? Trade and Xyrella could certainly kill me. There's no question I could be dead. And you know they have a Xyrella, so I think we're almost dead. It's a real shame we don't have a lethal push here. Would be nice if we could have just killed them this turn, because I guess they may not be able to kill this, so they can't trade. So maybe they can't kill this? That might be hard to kill and play a Xyrella, huh? That might limit them a little bit. So that could help. You might just play Xyrella here and see if it's enough, and I don't know the answer either. I don't know. Between the Xyrella and the due process, I bet it's not far off. I bet it's not far off. Oh, there's the Adara we were talking about, right? Okay. So now we need 3 mana Alexes, I guess, right? Or just more Jailers too. Oh, that's gross though. That's gonna be enough to kill me, guys. This was really smart, right? We talked about the Adara. I only have 13 with Alex, which is not enough, and I can't get 2, and I also just didn't hit it anyway. So I probably have to play Neptulon here to stay alive as best I can anyway, which is still not maybe great, but Neptulon is fine. Oh yeah, I could kill the Shellfish to get 2 Alexes. Oh, that's lethal actually, right? If I get the Alexes, it's lethal, right? If I get them. I'm not guaranteed to get them though. Oh, but I hit for 7 and 16 is lethal. Oh, this could be a lethal push. Do I have enough space in hand? If it's not though, I might lose, but it's okay. We should go for it, I think, because we're pretty far behind. Oh, I only got 1 Alex. I mean, I can use the Alex to heal again, but that feels really bad. These stupid imps, they're coming back to haunt me, dude. I think I'm actually going better off going Jailer. Alex is here again. Make this bigger for next turn, I guess. I don't know. Well, this is certainly a big enough board to win. Am I crazy? Did my game move weird? My game's like weird. I can see more of the opponent's hand and less of mine. These plays are so big. I did this again, by the way, just so I don't die to fatigue, hopefully. I'm still very worried that we'll die to fatigue, but we'll see. Yeah, they're going for it here. Dang it, dude. I think we're probably dead. Feels like there's more than 8 fatigue here for sure. If we'd hit that Alex, man, we had a lethal. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. I'm certain we're dead, though. There's no way we're not taking 8 fatigue. There's no way. Glad I played this, by the way. It would have been even worse. They only need 2 more draws. There's at least one more shell, right? There's got to be. Oh, wait. I'm only taking 3? Is this right? Oh no, the due process, no! The due process draw! Oh my god, I had just a little bit of hope, and then it was ripped out from under me. Ugh. This is the pick for sure, we don't want spells. Man, that game, dude. Oh, there had to be a way to get through that game. I don't know what it was, though. Sin's Demons is actually a decent spell for us. There had to be a way to win that game. It's just hitting the Alex would be nice. You know, if I could go back and not play that imp, I probably would have. I still think the logic on playing the imp was actually correct, right? It was, I need more cards in my deck so that I don't die at any given point to fatigue. Because, you know, they could have maybe Xyrella'd a turn earlier, and without those 2 extra cards, you know, we might have been dead even sooner, theoretically. Yeah, it's totally fine. We just, I don't have to play it. It's just free, right? The other ones were spells that ruined my tutor. Again, I'm not forced to play cards, especially this one, because it doesn't kill a draw. It's totally free. Probably should have waited to Jailer Mal'Ganis normally rather than Tome Tamper. I don't agree with that, because you got to get a swing out, or we would have just been burning a billion cards. We need to get some power and play it fast as much as we can. But also, I don't know what you mean by play them normally, because the opponent can just Psychic Scream anytime, right? Alex face and hit the Mech Colossal. Maybe I did hit the 3/6, but I guess I could have hit both, right? Yeah, that would have been a net 3, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. Which actually would have made a difference, yeah. Because you don't lose, like, the durability doesn't matter anyway, right? It's you're getting that back regardless. So if you heal 8, it's a net 3, which would have made a difference. Yeah, that does feel like an opportunity. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. I think we can take this. I think since Demons is okay, since we care about the Demons, frankly, that's fine. And the cards are certainly okay too. It's a crazy game though. That was a really fun game. Like if I'm gonna lose a Hearthstone game, that's the kind I want to lose, right? Really close, down to the wire, cool big plays. Like that was awesome. Here we can do better. We want to find spells and you know, Malchezaar's Imp as much as possible. Good units are great too if we find them, but if not, oh, that's a terrible draw. Okay, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. All right. Iron Roots and Recycling. Wow, fun. This has got to be the worst possible hand I could have, honestly. I don't know if I could have picked a worse hand. Like just the worst cards imaginable. Oh, we're just dead too, so that's always fun. I love these decks that just decide to make turn 1 5/5s for fun. That's always a great joy. Hand is okay. Tampering's really where it's at. I mean, we have swing potential in this deck, but they're just out so fast here. It's going to be really tough. Another fantastic buff. Mountain Giant, okay.
Job's done.
Since Demon, so we have Tome Tampering and Drain Soul left. All right. I could tap into a Drain Soul. Oh, dude, we're just dying. If I tap into Tampering here, would I be better off going for a Since Demons into an Imp? It's not guaranteed, unfortunately, because we have Mal'Ganis, Anetheron, and Imp. That makes me think it's not worth it, but we're pretty much dead, so I'm not sure it matters. I think I just go, right? I think I just go. I think we have to hope to hit, you know, I don't even know what. I guess Hand of Gul'dan is going to draw 3. I mean, I could maybe get away with a henchman this turn and then next turn go for the big swing. But the problem is, since Demons, Tome Tampering, and Imp is still a 5-mana play, so I don't have any mana left to play anything, and I would just be dead on board very often. So I think I need to try to win next turn with like an Alex into a Brittle Bone or something. I don't even know. Really no good plays, but we're kind of useless here. Kind of just dead. There's an Imp. Thanks, buddy. Wrong timing, but here you are. Oh, it's just the worst. Oh god, it's just so bad. Oh, we're dead. It's okay. If they got off to like a 1 or 2 turn slower start, right, we could have made a better play, but I just had to recover this next turn because we're dead in 2 turns, right? If they just had a slightly slower turn, we could have had the confidence to wait 1 more turn, but like this, you just can't. You have to go. Now I don't think there's anything, right? And Alex doesn't feel like enough. I mean, eventually, you know, an entitled customer would be pretty cool, but that's going to be too far behind as well. Lightning Storm here actually puts them with just a 5/2. Okay. That's the best bet, right? Is Frost Nova ever better? Like, can I trust that, like, I'll draw a Tamsin or something? No, I think Lightning Storm's solid enough to get us started, right? Like, a 5/2 is kind of a lethal threat, but the Overload 2, though, is so punishing, guys. I go to 4 mana next turn. If I tap into a Hand of Gul'dan, what would I find? Hey, time to begin. Thanks for the 3 months, man. I could just be a greedy pig and go for the Frost Nova, man. Because I don't think Storm's enough. I feel like Storm's going to leave me screwed. Because of both. All right, dude. I'm going to be a greedy... Oh, I can tap, too. That's great. Zephyrus discounted. Oh, that's even better, dude. Wow. Okay. Pulling it back. Filtering the deck a little bit here. Next turn, we have to hit Tamsin. Or maybe that other Zephyrus. We got 2 Zephyruses in the deck, so maybe we could hit a second Zephyrus. That would be great. I would take that. Here's another buff. Okay. It's another one out of range of a Tamsin, which is unfortunate. And we also drew Acidic Swampoos. Cool. Great. GG, buddy. We tried. We tried. Tam, a Zeph, or customer. Yeah, there were a few outs, right? I think some people will be mad about the Frost Nova line, but it's just, you know, leaving a 5/2 up just doesn't win. As you see, you know, oh, they just swipe you and you're dead anyway, kind of thing. You gotta play to the crazy out here because we're clearly so far behind and so dead otherwise. I'm pretty confident Frost Nova is the correct decision, and buy yourself a turn or a miracle. Okay, so this is interesting. I got some discard synergies, but a spell. This is no spells, but really bad minions, and this is 2 spells. So I think we take the 2 spells and really bad minions. I don't love the minions, obviously, but this game just keeps getting harder and harder. I mean, Shriek's not terrible, I guess. Getting a 0 mana Shriek could be really good against certain board states, and these are certainly much better. Maybe we still take this. I don't follow, though. This 5/2 would have died next turn. Yeah, I'm saying that would be too late, right? We would be dead. It would hit me once, and that is enough. It's very likely if they have a minion on board that it's very easy for them to buff. In fact, you saw it. They played a Living Roots. That's 2 damage. That buffs a 5/2 by 2. That's 9 damage. We were at 11. They needed either 1 more nature spell or that swipe. I don't know if the swipe was in hand. I think it might have been top decked, but you literally saw they had 9 out of 11. Any other nature spell is lethal just by leaving the 5/2 on board to attack. Okay, we can keep this hand, actually. This is really nice. 2 spells in hand makes the tampering much more likely. We actually like both of these in the tampering hand as well. Some good cheap card draw, some removal. That's nice. Can we find the magical Eater of Secrets this game? Oh, tampering in hand. Oh my. Okay. Wow. They've got Crystal Gem and Elixir of Vigor. I wonder if they are a secret deck. I mean, they are because they have the hero power, but how much with Vigor are they actually a secret deck, I wonder? The Eater of Secrets finally coming true, guys. So we might be able to find a Sense Demons into an Imp here, but I think we're gonna have some hand size problems. I bet. Could maybe go Shriek if it makes any sense here. Just ditch the Henchman and still hero power. Test a secret or something. Oh, it might also hit the Bone Web Egg. That would be a nice high roll. By hero power now into Sense Demons, it costs 2 mana. It's not something I'm playing this turn. I think we can just Shriek here. 50-50 to hit a great result. I get the hero power. Don't have to worry about hand size as much. It's Sense Demon or Drain Soul. Yes, Eater, I think it's countered by Objection. We even hit the high roll. Nice. Okay. Oh, that kind of... Oh, well, okay. All right, well, that didn't exactly go to plan. I guess those things happen simultaneously, huh? We learned something today. Of course it works that way. Why would they design it to work in a convenient way? What were we thinking? Let's see if we can hit... I think we play for the Imp here. I did test a counter spell. I mean, there is a world where we kind of want to play this now so that we don't risk a counter spell getting developed, and then I risk not being able to play Tampering for a long time. But I think I need a better reload. I think we got to try to hit the Imp, and we missed the Imp anyway, so that's pretty sad. Dang. Okay, well, so be it. Gonna put a garbage Henchman in just to buy a little time here. This is nice though. If we can hit these together, man. Mage may not have a good answer to that outside of, wands and stuff that are naturally or not naturally in their deck, but Mage in general is very damage based removal very often, or targeted single target removal. So we'll go this turn. They didn't seem to develop a new secret, so that's a good timing for Tome Tampering. We can tap into, hand or Pact maybe and get a better play. Getting a 3/3 here is also pretty nice. But, hopefully we can hit the good stuff. Armor Vendor, okay. Of course, we get a Henchman back immediately. That makes sense. Hand is fine. All right. Ooh. One half acquired. Ooh, Valdris is nice. Okay. I mean, do we just go, guys? I'm wondering if we just go. Is it time to just put it on here and just start making some 10/10s because it's Mage and they're just not good at dealing that, and we still have 35 health? I think we just go, don't we? I can go Jailer into Valdris and just play another Jailer. I just can't think of any reason to really wait. I mean, I guess we have an Objection here, potentially. Maybe I Armor Vendor first in that case. Just to test the Objection, right? Yeah, I think that's correct, isn't it? Test Objection here, because that could really screw us. I definitely don't want my Jailer getting objected. I definitely don't care about them. Don't you want to do Jailer last? No, I think I'm okay with putting a Valdris in and just drawing the Jailers immediately, right? So I think this is fine. I will just draw the 2 Jailers off Valdris and play one of them right now. I think this is okay, right? I just get another 3 mana 10/10. Which, we're just going, right? I put in a Silverware Golem. I mean, this is a kind of win in 2 turns sort of scenario. I maybe have room for 2 more Jailers. I can destroy them anyway. I mean, whether I destroy the board or not, that kind of matters. I think having a little bit of chip damage is good sometimes. Push through taunts and stuff. I think it's okay. I don't think board space is a problem when we already have, 24, 25, 28 damage out. That's kind of a 2-turn win regardless. So why worry about it? Having these little 3/3s clear off threats might be worth it, or just test, vaporize type effects, that sort of thing. 1/3 is good for that too. I mean, this is not a threatening enough board that I worry about them going face, right? We're at 28. I mean, I guess maybe I can kill the bartender or whatever. Oh no, Flame Ward. It might make an Oasis ally, I guess. This is probably worth playing. Maybe I just dump the taunt in. Who cares? I can destroy it later if I need to. I mean, I win next turn. They're not dealing 28, right? They're just not dealing 28. Can they freeze me though? That's an interesting threat. Guess it was the ally. Yeah, okay. I think we can play this. It's totally free. Duplicate's fine. Let's just in case, you know, just in case. Oh, this doesn't actually have taunt, of course. But just in case they freeze me out, I feel like they could win over 2 turns if they play a freeze here. Because they can freeze my face now. I don't know if hitting stuff was right or not, man. I don't know. It seems like unnecessary, kind of. If they have a Frost Nova, we could definitely lose. Just hit for 9, Frost Nova, hit for, you know, whatever, play a thing, and hit for enough. Kind of nervous about that, honestly. Taunt, okay. That thing actually is really, really annoying for them. Wow. That's really annoying for them. Do they have a Frost Nova? Oh my god, we did. We lost. They're going to clear off most of their board here, though, or a lot of it at least. So we're not actually dead, I guess. I guess we just chill. I mean, they have 7. Do they have 7 damage, right? I don't know. I think attacking this minion was wrong. I mean, it didn't really matter much, I guess. But I kind of just took damage needlessly. We just pass. I think there's nothing else to do. The freeze here might be enough, man. They could easily have 7 damage, right? It's not hard to find. I mean, was it wrong to hit or not, guys? I don't know, man. We didn't know that it was Oasis Ally, but it was a pretty decent chance, I think. That's a secret, so that doesn't matter much, I think, ever. Barrier is not enough, right? Oh, taunt plus a barrier might be enough, man. Oh my god. Dude, 2 taunts. Are you kidding me? I regret not killing this now. I thought the damage output on the other card mattered more, but this is kind of looking more annoying now. If that's a barrier, I don't think I have enough damage, right? I think we lose. I think we just lose to barrier. Can I clear enough minions maybe if it's not a barrier? You took more damage off the board than was going at you, and freezing your face didn't matter much. Okay, I'm glad to hear you say that, because I'm nervous that it's... Oh, okay. Surely it's not ice block, right? Surely it's not ice block, right? Oh, okay. Oh, god dang it, dude. Oh god, that got scary. Okay, they should have conceded because I was nervous somehow they got an ice block in a bucket and we were screwed somehow. Okay. Man, I actually kind of like Murloc Holmes because he discounts. I guess we could just take Blade though and be safer, right? It doesn't mess up our pool so much. It is a little bit of a liability to fill my hand, I think. We've clearly had some pretty full hands. I mean, Bubba's probably the safer bet, but... Oh, Murloc buckets, that's true. I don't want Murloc buckets. Let's take Bubba. It's fine. Bubba's gonna kill my early Zephyrus, but we already have a few problems there. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay. Guys, you know what? 5 wins, I think, is the furthest we've ever taken this archetype. I'm sort of happy with this run. We had a couple of crazy games there, too. This might be a YouTube run, man. I did beat the Secret Mage without Eater of Secrets, of course, that we put in our deck specifically for Secret Mage. Imagine if I had an Eater of Secrets in that hand. Final turn, too. It's probably like objection anyway, so it didn't matter. That freeze, dude, that freeze made me so scared, right? That freeze was the one thing that really countered our game plan. All right, not a great hand. Spell Shaman. Did it say Shaman? Not a great hand. We want to look for spells, and we want to look for imp, and we want to look for big payoff cards. Those are the 3 things we care about. Why do we keep getting... Oh, how do we keep mulliganing into the henchman, dude? This is like how many times have we hit the henchman in the mulligan? And also this hand is just... I could not have picked 3 worse cards. I think if you told me to pick the 3 worst cards for this matchup and put them in my opening hand, I think we would have ended up with these 3 cards, honestly. And maybe even this one too. Perhaps an Acidic Swamp Ooze would have made the cut. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. I'm happy to see that. Demons is... it's okay. Honestly, I really don't know that I could have picked 3 worse cards. Can you guys think of another card that would have taken the spot that's worse? I would have rather had a Lucky Soul Hoarder. I could, you know, play that for some soul fragments. I would have rather had Bone Web. I mean, Ooze. I would have rather had an Ooze. Ooze, at least you could tempo. You don't love the tempo because of Vigor, but very frustrating. The opponent is playing a doubled spells deck, which I'm kind of relieved to see that, and it's not like some hyper smork aggro thing. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay, now we hope we find the imp. We do. Nice. Okay. That's really good news. Now next turn we can do this. Unfortunately though, the hand is so garbage, I don't know that it's really going to be worth it. We might want to play out some of this garbage first, and then, I mean, Pact of the Lich is good, I guess, but the problem is playing this stuff out. You know, Vigor is going to turn it into even more garbage in my deck, which I don't really want that yet either. We could tap here maybe and just play in a Netheron. I think that's kind of okay. Maybe getting one more good card. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, that I do replace my hand. Like, I just improve the quality of my hand kind of regardless. I do reduce my pop-off ability, but maybe we need to think less about pop-offs and more about just advancing normally with, you know, if I get a Kartut Defender, I'm happy to play it. If I get a Valdrus, I'm happy. Maybe we just need good mid-game plays as opposed to pop-offs, right? I think that's actually pretty logical. If I go for a Netheron here, I can hit Drain, Soul, or Shriek. I might wait one more turn and just take the Anetheron. I think that's a pretty decent play here. So maybe we can go next turn. Next turn also gives me the luxury to play a 1-cost follow-up if needed, which can be pretty nice. Drain Soul's certainly fine. Drain Soul discounted, okay. Could maybe start a turn with that next turn, that's cool. So some cheap Anetherons in the deck, that's a good minion to shuffle in, or at least solid. Not as good as, you know, the Nathrius or whatever else, but solid. Okay, that's Drain Soul targets maybe. They gonna kill this? Lightning Bolt trade or something? Zap, wow, that's cool. Dude, Zap Natural Force with a Spirit Alpha is actually gross. This is a monster turn, what the heck? I'm kind of glad it's saplings and not the other thing though, at least. I feel like this does give me a little bit more opportunity. Oh my goodness. Is this worth it? Just to kill that weapon? I don't hate it. I'm just putting really bad cards in the deck against the problem. I don't really have a follow-up play either other than Henchman, which I guess is okay. I don't love this, but I think it might be right. We're just really falling behind on tempo here, so I'm gonna try to recover a little bit of tempo. It's kind of bad though because it makes the hand smaller. I'm putting 4 bad minions into the deck. Like, it's a real tenuous balance here. Like, are we trying to stay alive? Are we trying to pop off and swing? If I had better cards in hand, like if I had an Onyxia, if I had an Epsilon, I think I'd play for the pop off more. But given that I don't, I think I need to just jostle for board a little bit here. Just a little bit. No, I don't think Henchman's a legendary. He doesn't have the legendary dragon thingy. If he was, he would be called like, you know, he would be called like Boarface the Henchman. He would be like named almost, you know. Ooh, I think we take this, dude. We need it. We need it. We need it. Just reset here. Yeah. Okay, let's reset. Next turn we can pop off big time. Okay. Henchmans are actually good to put in the deck, especially against, you know, spreading Sapling's army. That's really nice. So we're finally in a good spot. We're gonna put a Henchman in as well, which sucks. We can tap after and hope to hit Pact of the Lich. We still have a Shriek in there as well, but, you know, not a bad roll maybe. The Ooze is already back. Great news. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. A Shriek is not a bad card for us to get either, by the way. It's okay, because we have an army of 2/2s to kill. It's all good. Alganis in hand, all right. Imps, we definitely don't want to play. Ooze for 1, really don't want to play. Let's hit Pact. If not, we'll keep the Shriek for later, but Pact is really good here, yeah. That's nice. Armor vendors, I mean, I don't necessarily hate armor vendors getting in the deck. I think we're going to care more about life gain than our opponent, but I don't think we play them yet. I think we maybe wait a minute. Man, I don't have a good turn next turn, though. Can tap into a Fell Rift to draw, but it's not going to be exciting. I need a great top deck, dude. I need a good top deck. We're at real risk here of sort of snowballing into just more and more terrible draws, right? If we don't get some good draws soon, we're gonna be polluting the deck too much and then just ruin our late game. So I think I have to exercise a little patience for now and try to make as good of plays as I can reasonably. Okay, that's a significant overload tax at least. Oh, never mind. Quest done. It's not. Just kidding. I need to draw like... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure, dude. Why not? Let's do this. I think we need to reset boards as much as we can. I don't mind. If I had a deck full of entitled customers, I suspect we could win the game. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna try to hit a Fell Rift here. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Okay, that's great. Great. Do I play an Armor Vendor here? I think so. I think there's a chance this deck does a lot of damage with doubled spells. I think I'm okay putting Armor Vendors in. I think on average these are going to be good draws for me. I also just want to top deck and not burn a card here. So I'm going to put the Armor Vendor in. If we get a few of these, I don't think I'm heartbroken. That's probably the only small minion at this stage that I'm willing to play though. This gives me a top deck, which is what I really care about. Going to 9 on hand size is really important. I'm going to have a tough time though playing the Tamsin next turn because maybe I just rip a Mal'Ganis, honestly. Oh no, it's Tamsin. Scratch that. This is quite a good Tamsin board. Scratch that. I think we like Tamsin. That's fine. Those were gonna die anyway. Little do they know. Joke's on you. Alex is really nice, but it's gotta be Tamsin here. The question is, am I playing anything first? Like I could put in a Lucky Soul Hoarder. That's kind of okay-ish. I could just burn cards as well. I don't think I want to dump like an Ooze and a Bone Web for hand size effectiveness because I think that pollutes the deck too much. I don't think a Lucky Soul Hoarder is the end of the world. It's a little bit of extra healing in the deck. It's, you know, it's a 3-cost card anyway for 3. If we put a bunch of Soul Fragments in, I don't think I'm heartbroken, right? So maybe we dump this to get 1 extra card in hand. I'm kind of fine with this. You guys think save it for the draw? Well, no, we've got hand size problems anyway, and we're going to draw cards here. So effectively, I lose a draw if I don't play it because my hand is full. So I think it's okay. Like having this hero power now to draw more reliably as opposed to drawing just weird Fell Rifts and stuff. Mountain Giant, is that going to be playable? Not this turn, but next turn, yeah. That's good news, actually. Burn the Blade. It's kind of sad. I wouldn't mind having a Blade for sure. I'd like to get an Alex down soon. That's clearly going to be a great minion for Vigor. Clearly, we love that. So is Mal'Ganis, right? Do we think this deck has an answer to Mal'Ganis Jailer? Might be hard to say. This is a good time to play this. I wasn't sure we were going to get a moment to, but this feels great. Because there's no pressure on board, right? So let's just start taking heals and stuff. Next turn's a Mountain Giant turn, probably. Crushing Hand, sure, that's quite efficient. No biggie. Worried about them generating just overwhelming stuff off their quest is my biggest concern here. Can they just make like too much value or too much damage, right? We've got good health total right now, but that doesn't mean that lasts forever. Mal'Ganis Jailer could be a way to beat that though. They just can't ever answer it. This deck has a lot of damage-based removal, but I'm wondering if they have something like a wand in the deck. We haven't seen a big treasure yet, right? We saw Exorciser Vampiric Fangs, but I don't think they've played one of the tier 2 ones yet. So it might be nice to bait out, you know, if we could bait out that kind of removal first, I think that would go a long way. Are we cool with Knolls in the deck? Maybe I put a Mal'Ganis in? Yeah, they could have Devolves, yeah, but Devolves... Well, yeah, Devolves do open up my face, but don't deal with the board, I guess. So, depending on how big the board was, it might be enough to kill them through a Devolve. These seem good together. I'm just wondering if I need to play the Knoll at all. Do you guys like Turtle? I mean, I get more, but they're 38 cards away, right? I don't know if I like that. I might want the one in hand now. Like, I might want to rely on that one.
What is taking so long?
We're getting further and further away from any given top deck, right? That, I think we need to be careful. Silverware Golem's garbage. My hand is soon going to be full of just things I don't want. Polluting the pool. I really need to find those Alexes, you know. I really want to play this guy, but I can't. I gotta have patience. I have to respect the vigor, I think, as much as possible. I mean, the Knoll I don't even love, but there's this tenuous balance between not being too far behind but also protecting our draws. I mean, I'm just hoping that we occasionally snipe a good draw. The deck is getting reordered constantly, so I'm hoping we just hit a Jailer, hit a Denathrius. Like, we don't keep hitting the same loops of minions that are subpar. It would be really nice to get an Alexstrasza, for instance, that we put in. Getting one of those for 3 and creating that loop would be really good. If we got all 3-man Alexstrazzas for the rest of the game, I think we'd be really happy, right? We'd be very, very, very relieved. All right, so going for a little board here. I honestly can't answer this very well right now unless I get an entitled customer yet again, which there are quite a few of those in the deck. That's one of the most common cards we have, I think. There might still be 4 in there, maybe just 3. Sure. Wow, that's a big overdraft, dude. Oh God, Stormcaller Brucon's in already. Yeah, we're in trouble, man. This is gonna be tough. See, we're taking so much damage now. This is what I was worried about. Oh my God. 7 and 8. You're actually joking, dude. Okay, that's the Alexstrasza. Killing Brucon's worth pretty much the same as healing my face, right? So I cannot believe they hit for 7 and 8. The natural force here is so gross. This deck's cool though. I like it. I think I have to play the henchman here to get a taunt. I'm gonna tap after playing this Alex though, because I might be able to find something better to play, like another Alex or I don't know, whatever. But I probably have to play the henchman to try to deny this damage a little bit. Bubba? Is Bubba 6 now though? Yeah, Bubba's 6. That's not gonna do it for us. I'm actually wondering if I need to tempo some oozes here, just to like get the board back. It's so bad. I mean, I think I'm probably dead, to be honest. I don't know if these are gonna matter enough or not. Trade 3, hit for 2. I think I need the patience, guys. I have to trust I'm not dead. I think this, we're not close to winning the game yet. Like, yeah, if I was close to pushing a lethal, I would just throw these in, but we're gonna need 4 or 5 turns. I think if I put too many bad cards in, those 4 or 5 turns just aren't ever gonna connect. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, dude, that's gross. Alex is gone. Good news is oozes wouldn't have helped here anyway, I guess. It's kind of a relief in a weird way. Oh, that's a lot of damage too, potentially. They could just get 2 lava bursts right here. Couldn't play them both right now, but 1 would be enough, so it doesn't matter. This is a cool deck they're playing, man. The stuff we've lost to today has actually been really cool. I'm assuming we're losing this, by the way. I don't think it's possible to win. Maybe if I had a 1-mana Jailer somehow, but no such luck. I mean, I guess maybe the customer could clear. Silverware Golem cannot. I mean, Mal'Ganis, clearly they just hit and then hit and I'm dead. That's not a play. I think customer's a little short, right? It'll only do 9, won't it? Guess I could somehow get 2 maybe or something. I don't know. Goldshire Knoll doesn't do it, bro. Good try, I guess. Good try, I guess. We tried. I'll take this loss, man. It was at least a fun opponent, right? That's worth something. Why did the board just get tiny? Did you guys see that? The minions all got tiny. It's like this board space was weird or something. The board space was really weird. That was strange. Really strange. That was weird. Oh man, that was odd. Okay, I mean, listen, that was a good duels run, honestly. Pretty good duels run. I think I'm gonna put that on YouTube too. I think it was a fun enough deck and had some crazy enough swings. I really wish we'd gotten the 1 Mal'Ganis Jailer situation's my only thing. We never had a chance to get both. I think that would have been really fun to put in a, the unkillable deck kind of idea, but But I think, you know, having infinite jailers is still a pretty cool, still pretty cool duels hook. And we had some great games there. I think our best games were actually our losses, which is often a little sad, but they were still fun nonetheless. And hey, we got a nice legendary out of it too. Cool. Thank you, Duels, for the awesome, fun legendary bonus. 11, 15, 22. I'm counting how many minutes this Duels run is. 32, 39, 44, 54, 104, 111. It's a little short. I like Duels runs to be at least an hour and a half if I can, but again, it's okay. It's all right. I can I need to pad it at the end so people aren't spoiled. I need a little padding at the end. 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 Again, it's okay. I need a little padding at the end. 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 Again, it's okay. I need a little padding at the end. Again, it's okay. I need a little padding at the end. 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 Again, it's okay. I need a little padding at the end. 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 Again, it's okay.